Yeah, oh, no, maybe you made that farting noise. So there was a farting noise real quick.
Oh, that's probably what it was.
It was a... Yeah, I didn't pay close attention. I actually didn't even know you were home yet, or I would have paid closer attention. You made a quick comment, and you're going back to Radioman.
Alright, let me disconnect the coax off of this one. I'll go back to the 257 and see if you hear that farting sound again.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you got a feed going over there, you there?
What's going on? I'll do it right now.
Like I don't know what the hell that was for an answer.
Audio. I said I'll start one right now.
Oh, okay, I was getting ready to start one too, if not. Alright, try it, Traveler. I thought I heard something. I can't tell. I don't think that's Traveler.
Well, someone's gonna check their drawers, what it sounds like.
Whoa, how dare you.
And, I'm sure it's something like that.
Alright, where'd you go, Traveler? Try that thing out. You got it disconnected yet?
You got all the check-ins recorded there, Screwdriver?
Swiper checking in. 3-6 checking in. Alright, yeah, no, try turning the mic gain down, seeing if it helps. But, yo, that was nasty. Checking in. Oh, man, we're going to have to get that scribe back out here with all these people checking in. Who was that with the radio? That's Travel. He was trying out a radio. I was trying to talk to him for a minute, but you know. And there's a wise ass in there doing it. No, I don't think that's a wise ass. I think that's Traveler. His radio's not right. That one was. Yeah, no, that wasn't good. Try it on upper sideband real quick, Traveler. Just curious. I'm not sure. No, I'm going to say sideband is not working so well with whatever you have going on with that radio. So, yeah, probably go back to the quad 6 for now.
Alright, I got Swiper, Moose, Fix-It, Screwdriver, and Cobra. Not necessarily in the order that you checked in, but that's who I copied.
Paranoid over here.
Okay, there was Paranoid, and there was someone right before Paranoid I didn't get.
I heard Moose in there.
Quad 6.
Yeah, it definitely was a little wonky, man. So, obviously you said you worked it on AM, but yeah, something that did not sound great.
Well, the funny thing was I tried it yesterday on 10 meter upper sideband, and I made a contact all the way to, I don't know, Germany, I think.
Yeah, I tried to just ask you to go to opera. I don't know if you did or not, but I mean, maybe it's just some RF feedback. It does have that weird little lamp on the back.
Yeah, it could have been. Before I unplugged and replugged in the coax, I mean, I had an S5 noise floor, and then went over to the quad 6 and then back. You know, obviously on the quad 6, but the noise floor went to practically nothing. So, I don't know. I like the radio. It took me a second to get used to it, but yeah, I don't think that's going to work.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, worth a try. I'd like to have you give me a good feedback on what's the difference between the two, because by looking at them, they look very similar, but I don't know as if they really are.
No, there really is no difference except for the color of the screen. and I wasn't able to actually get a channel display on the Optima, whereas you can change back between channel and frequency like a normal VFO on the Magnum.
Oh, Roger. Yeah, I tried doing a little research on them, and to me they look like the same radio, but then I'm like, well, they don't even have the same mic plugs, and I'm like, there must be a little difference, but I had to assume they were based similar.
I mean, the button layout's the same. They do the same function. It's whether or not it's wired inside for the same function as each other's radio. I mean, to get the shift quote-unquote function to work, I mean, you got to push in the clarifier on both radios, and everything else is the same knobs. RF gain, mic gain, clarifier, frequency, DFO, 12 the power, on-off, all that good shit.
Oh, yeah.
Just to recap, if I missed anybody, I got Swiper, Moose, Fix-It, Screwdriver, Cobra, Paranoid, and Traveler. Someone keyed up and said, Radio Man, you got a copy, but you got stepped on. Try it again.
Radio Man, got a copy of the Moose?
Yeah, I copy a Moose. Go ahead. Yeah, Screwdriver should be able to hear you. Go ahead, Screwdriver.
Oh, I can hear you, Moose. I wasn't really looking at the meter, but I can hear you.
Yeah, you're barely moving the needle, so I wasn't sure if you're running barefoot or not.
Oh, you know what? Yeah, no, I haven't turned anything on yet.
Amplifier engaged.
Oh, let's see. Oh, yep, power supply was on. I don't even have to get up. There we go. That's probably back to normal-ish.
Oh, that's much better. I was like, okay, is my radio broken? What the hell?
Yeah, I hadn't really gotten that far yet. I'm still I was trying to get a live feed going, and I forgot I had changed my internet and my router, and yeah, I don't have it in my phone that I use to feed.
Yeah, it gets you nice and loud over here in Auburn tonight, Moose. Gets you at a 5, S5 over here.
Oh yeah, Moose is wall to wall, treetop tall.
Him and John were shooting shit about an hour ago.
Frickin' John.
Who is this Skip guy, and why is he always getting shot at?
No, he's gotta be just about dead by now.
I don't know how many times he's been shot, but Jesus, leave the poor fucker alone.
I know. I want to change my handle to Smokey.
Alright.
Dude, you're blowing smoke.
On the ride home, I should know better. It fades out right about 7 o'clock, but I was like, oh, it'll be a good night.
That's what you said a couple of days ago.
I know, I just said the same thing on the ride home talking with Cobra tonight. I don't know why, I get my hopes up, and nope, nothing.
Well, if you turned it on an hour ago, you would have heard Texas.
It happened. I talked to some, where the hell was it? Florida, I think, on the way home.
I don't talk to them. I make their marks, and I can tell whether they heard me or not by their comments after. soon as I get home, I'm going to be pumping too.
Test 1 2 1 2.
Nice.
They actually heard that barefoot radio on their mobile.
Florida just was on the page. Look at that. But we can't hear him anymore up here.
Oh, and by the way, I do have my live feed going, but I think you guys are wondering about the Facebook feed.
And 4 on your live feed going too. Man, that's all kinds of them for the 3 people that are out here.
What's that on the Facebook feed?
No, I just meant actually out here.
Well, yeah, I don't know if I missed anybody. I ran through the check-ins a little earlier, but oh well.
Anybody's looking for some tower, there's a 20-foot section in North Berwick for $60.
Oh, sounds like what you need in the side of your house.
Yeah, no.
Oh, come on. You're going to be a bear. You might as well be a grizzly.
There's no way I'd get 20 feet of tower home in my SUV.
Is it one section? That's kind of an odd.
No, it says there's 20 feet of tower out of the barn ready to be picked up.
Usually they're 10-foot sections.
Still not going to be able to get it in my SUV.
But if you can't, I bet we could.
Yeah, but all the people on here, pickup trucks and trailers. Oh, yeah. Pizza, beer.
You know who that is? I hear somebody down in there. Not you. No, I do hear you, no problem. Well, that's still out for the jury. Oh, I can't complain. How you doing? There you go. It's usually better when you're making your way home from work, but you know, you gotta go in sometime. Richard! Radio, you sounding good tonight. Can't even hear him.
You know, Screwdriver, I didn't realize that Lincoln 2 Plus you were talking about, the clarifier, how you can lock, unlock, transmit, that's a pretty good feature.
Thank you very much. Yeah, I thought that was a great feature on there. My 95K can do something similar, and I always liked that because of that, but yeah, this you can do the same thing on that Lincoln 2. I was pretty impressed.
Yeah, I didn't realize that. I was talking to my friend over the weekend because he's kind of interested in getting a radio, and I was kind of going through my head of like, what are the radios that are out there that you can buy that, you know, are good out of the box and perform well? And that one, you know, the Lincoln 2 popped into my head. The Anytone, the Quad 6 or the Quad 5 popped into my head. President or the McKinley, which I know is a straight CB. But I was trying to run through my head, you know, what are the radios, you know, current production radios out there?
I mean, something with extras, I would definitely go towards the Lincoln 2 for the money, you I mean, I know there's a bunch of new Galaxies that are going to be whatever, obviously 2950s. I mean, like that new 99 V2 or V4 or whatever, that, Longhorn N6. I mean, that's a great radio that does supposedly like 600 watts, but it's also a $900 radio or some crap.
Yeah, I'd rather have a low drive radio and just run it into an amp, external. But that's just me. But I saw in Walmart you can get an Anytone Quad 5 with a Stereo 5000 Performer and a magnet for like $260 with free shipping.
I guess they make two different Quad 5s, because the Quad 5 I have is it's big. It's the size of the 2950. It's a big radio, but I guess they have another one. I guess that one's now called like a Quad 5 Plus or something, but yeah, I assume the Quad 5 is good, the regular one. I know the Quad 6, I want to say, is very similar to the Lincoln 2. I could be wrong, but I know operation-wise, they always sound right on frequency, and they're good, those Quad 6s.
Yeah, I think I'm just going to set him up with something, kind of get him into it. He's kind of interested, but just to get him going, I mean, he has the money to buy something, but he doesn't have anything. And so we were just talking about it the other day. He was pretty impressed with it when I was using the radio up at camp.
And it's just something he's looking to try out for a little while. I'm sure we could hook him up, and he can figure out what he wants after that. What were you going to say, Traveler? I know, because you have a Quad 5 over there. I don't know if you have the bigger version or the smaller one.
Yeah, I got the Quad 5N.
Alright, so is that like the full-size one, or is that the little one?
No, that's a full size, but it's a different face than the normal Quad 5.
Well, it's got like a digital face closer to like a 50. Well, I think it's actually got like two faces on it, right?
No, there's only one face.
I think the one I seen, one has push buttons and the other one has knobs.
Yeah, this Quad 5N has a row of 8 buttons at the bottom and only 4 knobs flanking the face, which is offset center.
Only got how many knobs on it?
4.
Okay, I think mine has 6.
Well, yeah, it's got 6 knobs, but 4 knob stations. I'll even take a picture.
Yeah, I don't know. I got a Galaxy here that I know is tuned, so that the sideband is good. I might let him use that for a little bit, and we were just talking about it a little bit. But I think I told you, Screwdriver, he was like watching me work in the skip, and he's like, well, I want that radio, because that one works. And I'm like, well, that's just the conditions.
Yeah, mine's an older Top Gun Quad 5, so I don't know the new ones, what they... I just know there was 2 different sizes, from what somebody said.
Yeah, I just sent that picture.
Ooh, tasteful nudes?
He's got the smaller one. Oh, yeah, see, that's not even close. That's what I would see. Yeah, now if you look up the Quad 5 Plus, that's the one I have. See, that right there is like, I think that's a little smaller than a Quad 6, actually.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, it's actually, this thing is probably about a little bit wider than a 29.
Oh, really? Oh, I would have thought it would have been a little small than that. See, the one I just sent was the one that I have, and like I said, this is the same size as like a 2950 or a Galaxy, whatever, 8833, 148, it's a regular export radio size.
Yeah, Roger. Well, it's looking like the same size, it's just a little less blocky.
I've heard nothing but good things about all the Anytones.
Yeah, I mean, every Anytone, granted I've only heard a bunch of Quad 6s and a couple of 5s, but any of the anytones I've heard somebody key up, they're usually really close on sideband.
Yeah, it must be wherever they're being built, whoever's aligning them must be doing a halfway decent job.
I like my 778 UV.
Yeah. Well, and the other thing is, like, with the Quad 5 and the Quad 6, you know, like, if your transmit is off, you can just put that up on the VFO and then use your clarifier to receive down, so, you know, or vice versa, whatever. So you can get it to transmit what you want and receive separately, so that's nice.
Yep. Oh, by the way, Moose, when I went up through on 95, I tried calling you, but I said he's probably at work. Oh, Jesus, no, Moose. Who did I double with?
I don't know. You can't double with anybody over here, so I didn't hear it.
Oh, somebody with a Roger beep.
That would have been me, probably. Because nobody got what I said either.
Well, go ahead. What'd you say?
That was a second ago, so yeah.
Radio man wants to rock you, baby.
Hey, he's back.
Oh, ain't that nice, huh?
He's got sideband. Oh, man.
John tonight. Don't tell me the Ranger let him down, because that's what I'm going with for a rumor.
Oh, good Lord.
That.
You didn't hear it here first.
He's probably on a coffee run.
Yeah, he ran that local Dunkin' Donuts out.
Oh, he hears Radio Man was eating cupcakes and he decided to give up the Twinkies.
I'm going to be up that way on Saturday, so I'll give
Oh,
him a
man, I
show
gotta
while
fix
I'm
my
up there.
text crawl. That's not right.
Heck yeah, you gotta harass him.
But it'll only be on AM, because that, like I said, that radio sucks on sideband.
Like I said, I would just look to see if you can find out. I'm actually going to look it up right now I'm thinking of it. If there's a way to turn on and off that clarifier, because I bet there is.
Well, I downloaded the user manual. I've been reading it. I haven't seen anything to dispute, so I have no friggin' clue.
That one was what, the Optima?
Yeah.
Surprised we're not hearing Bear on here tonight with his new radio.
Clarifier shifts both the transmit and receive frequency 1.5K each side of the carrier frequency. This is necessary for tuning into an SSB signal well. If it doesn't tune, then it doesn't work. But that's the back. the manual for the Magnum, not the Optima, but it's literally the same radio.
Yeah, Bear got a new base station. I talked to him the other day. I think like Ranger 69 or something. I don't know what it is. I wasn't familiar with it, but I was surprised we didn't hear him on here tonight.
Yeah, I would have thought he would have been on here too.
Yeah, I caught him shooting skip on the ride home, so I was chit-chat with him because I think I get home well before you do, Screwdriver. I haven't been catching you lately in the evening.
Yeah, well, I mean, this week, obviously, until today, I didn't have a radio. I did today, but there was so much skip on the ride home that I was up on I was right here on lower sideband on this channel, actually. I talked with Cobra for a few minutes before I got home.
Oh, 10-4. Yeah, I was listening, but not up here.
Hey, Paranoid, you still here?
Roger that, am I there yet?
You work on unit in Bearcat 980s at all?
I have worked on a couple, yeah.
Oh, that's promising. If I can get mine over to you at some point, you think you can take a look at it?
And boy, yeah, what's wrong with it?
Well, it won't turn on. I don't know if it's a connectivity issue or what, but also it's first generation ones where the faceplate burn out in them, so I don't know if it's just a faceplate burnout and I'm just not hearing the radio or what, but yeah, he's a little ill.
Yeah, those also had a problem with the on-off switch, so they just have to bypass it and just power it up, it's on, you know.
Yeah, if I can get it over to you, we'll see if we can get something worked out.
Yeah, roger that. Yeah, well, I'm usually here during the week, whatever, just let me know.
Yeah, appreciate it.
So I got a stack about to drop off. Is that okay?
Yeah, they must all be Cobras, huh?
Yeah, I got a handful of them here that a lot of them is just stupid things. And somebody of your skill level is probably a human to fix.
Right to that, yeah. Well, that's what I do. I just have fun with it sometimes, you know.
I mean, I'll pay you for your time, whether you can fix it or not, you know. The 200 needs some adjusting. The 2000, some wrong with channel knobs. I think I had another one too.
Yeah, roger that, Cobra, yeah. Well, you've been over here before, you know where I'm at.
Yeah, it probably won't be till next week, but I just kept forgetting to ask you the last month.
I hear that. I know how it goes sometimes. You just get busy with stuff, but just bring it over when you're ready.
Oh, hell, I got enough projects over here to probably keep you employed for a year.
Hell, at this point, I'm almost tempted to take a loan against my 401k and just go buy a 7300 and call it a day.
Oh, that doesn't help you in your car, though.
Yeah, it's true. That'd be an expensive piece of equipment to keep in the car.
Oh, fuck, I should bring over my little Kenwood to Paranoid. I haven't run that thing in a while. That thing started having some issues. I don't know if it's just some leaking capacitors, but yeah, it was almost like it wasn't getting full power anymore, like connection power. It's kind of weird.
Yeah, it sounds like we got radio problems tonight, huh?
I've got stacks of them sitting here to bring over to you. I just got to get over there. I'll bring them over a couple at a time.
Troubleshooter net.
And boy, there you go. Here we go.
Well, I gotta write everything out, attach it to each radio, so you have a direction anyway.
Cobra's gonna bring over 40 radios.
Cobra, you need me to bring over a truck with a lift gate?
Yes.
But CDL.
Cobra's going to be like, hey, can you work on this one too? I mean, it's still working because I was running it on the way over, but, you know, just for precautionary measures.
Yes, I have my CDL.
Alright, just making sure we're going to be all covered so we don't have any OSHA violations or anything.
I don't know if I could pass a piss test, but I got a CDL.
Wait a minute, what are you calling a CDL?
I don't know about the piss test. He has the restroom. Just try to hit the target. What's going on? Yeah, it's sounding okay. I don't know if someone else is trying to come in with you or not, but I mean, it's working. That's 4. Can you refresh me, where are you out of again? What town are you in or next to? Oh, copy that. Yep, Belfast. Yeah, you're cranking up pretty good on this 200.
Cobra, who is that? What's their location?
I don't have a short or long-term memory, so I don't know, but he did say next to Belfast.
Okay, could you 10-5 on the handle?
Say that again? Mystic, yes, that is correct.
And you're driving that 98 into that A-pill? That's rough.
I'm not hearing him that well.
Copy that, yeah, it's Radioman's out there and screwdrivers out there. Yeah, no, I mean, you're cranking it over here. Maybe it's the Belfast, Gloucester, Bay evening.
Oh, yeah, I could hear him fine. I don't now, though. That was, somebody disappeared then.
All of a sudden, one day next week, Mr. Paranoid is going to hear a loud truck backing up and someone directing it back. All right, bring it over.
The rate we're going, there'll be nobody to talk on sideband because we're all going to be waiting for him to fix our shit.
We might have to postpone next Thursday night.
We'll all get back on one at a time.
I might have to break the 2950 out of the closet, if that still works. It worked when I put it away, but for some reason I have radios that work great. When you put them away, you pull them out, and then they quit.
Yeah, that's the way most of mine go.
2950's, that old one's pretty tough, so it's fine.
What are you going to have for that?
Whatever.
Just kidding. I heard that somewhere one time.
Pretty much. I know sniffing around it, but then he's mentioned the 148, but I don't know. I feel like his 148 is probably worth a lot more than that.
I don't know. To him, those 50s are worth their weight in gold. I actually don't even think I own a 50 anymore. Holy crap.
Oh, man.
It's just in disguise.
Oh, yeah, there is the one at your place right there, yeah. I got a 70 over here. I have two 70s, actually, I guess. So one's newer, one's old. Got a first gen and I don't know what the hell it is, but an 8th gen. I couldn't tell you.
I love me some Ranger.
I know I'm not impressed with the sideband on either of mine. They're horrible.
This 2995, I have it dialed in. You sound just like you.
I don't know what the deal is with both of mine. I mean, I know they've been around the block, we'll put it that way.
Ridden hard and put away wet.
Oh, yeah.
That's how we like it.
Freaking right.
10-4, I second that.
I don't know, though. Mr. Paranoid's pretty good with all them Ranger radios. He loves them.
I'm pretty happy with my mobile. Well, and my base.
Yeah, no, yours is dead on. Both of mine, the receive on sideband, you can't understand anybody. I don't even know what the transmit, but the receive is just, you can't tune them in. It's not even close.
He tuned up my old summer camp. Remember I tried that out, it didn't sound too good. And when he tuned that up, boy, that thing was spot on. Clarifier at 12 o'clock.
I think one of them, I scanned up and down with the VFO and tried to do it without even using the clarifier, and I went, half channel up, half channel down, and I still couldn't hear any. I could hear everybody, but I couldn't make out what anybody was saying. I don't know what was going on in the mixer section or what, but holy crap, that thing was just, my newer 70, my N4, that thing is useless on sideband. Great on AM, but sideband, just useless. I mean, that's what do I got? Well, my turbo only has one clarifier. It doesn't have a fine in the course either. And that makes it rough if somebody unlocks it.
Yeah, but you can change the last digit, go one up and down like I do on this one, and it sounds perfect.
On a 50 you can. He was talking about a Galaxy X9, and that's, regular type of a little display. I don't even think it goes out to that digit, if I remember right.
No.
That makes it hard. I don't mind running my 2517 or my Saturn on sideband occasionally, but it just goes 375. So you can be way off on that thing and not know it, and it floats and it's touchy, and I'm not impressed. I just don't use them for sideband.
the house around 1.
Oh, roger.
Well, I'm turning the iMac around.
Yeah. What mic are you using on that radio, Cobra?
Soft mic.
No, roger. I just noticed sometimes I can tell you're not necessarily talking directly into it because your audio just disappears and then it comes right back.
Yeah, if I get right up on it, it's fine. But where the radio's sitting, where I'm sitting, I have to lean forward, and that's just way too much energy.
Yeah, like that key up you sounded great. The ones before that, not as much.
Cobra, we gotta get you a headset.
Hey, you better be quiet, or I'll keep the radio in the garage again.
Hello, Break.
Go ahead, break.
Go ahead.
Hey, how's this radio sounding? 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Hello, Break. 1, 2, 1, 2. Hello.
Yeah, sounds good. Just, right about on frequency. Sounds good.
I was just trying to tune you guys in. I didn't know how close that was.
Yeah, you were damn close. Which one is that?
Pardon me? Sorry, I didn't catch that.
What radio?
DX2527 Galaxy.
Oh, roger. Yep, nope, you're just about dead on, so it's working.
Sounds good here in the Gloucester, but I'm just around the corner from Screwdriver. This is Radioman here. Who we got? What's your location?
You know who I am, Radio Man. I'm over here in Pownell. Come on, man.
Oh, Taz. Oh, forgive me. You're on sideband.
Oh, I know. Everybody sounds a little different on sideband.
Heel Pro 7's $250.
What is?
The Heel Pro 7 headset.
Ah.
We're gonna put one of those on Cobra.
Yeah, buddy.
You got Tasman over here.
When you gonna get a Maniac to turn a radio back on? Does he even have an antenna anymore?
No, he's peckerless.
It happens.
Peckerless?
Well, I mean, I think this is probably the second time I've heard you on in the last year, Taz, so I don't know.
I've been on here then, last time I turned the thing on, it wasn't the last time. I blew my striker up.
Oops, shit happens, right?
All I did was key it up, snap, heard something pop. Like, man, really? Match is all good, it's a dead nut. Fucking needle didn't even move.
Oh, man, I hate it when that happens.
Must have popped a transistor in it there.
This one's sounding over there.
Yeah, I did. It popped the transistor. I got it fixed now. I'll switch over to that, see how that thing sounds. Usually it's pretty good on sideband.
What striker is it? Must be a 955?
10-4, yeah.
And Hutch, it sounded right there, but
Sounding good over there?
yeah, it might be a tad off, but nothing you're going to be able to adjust out of it. Yeah, I can tell it's you, and it sounds good.
10-4, the old striker 955.
Can't go wrong with those.
Oh, Hutch, you sound marvelous.
Sound good over there?
Oh yeah, I know it's you.
That's another option right there, for a good radio for him, too.
Yeah, those aren't terribly priced.
Yeah, I don't remember what they are new anymore, but I don't have a clue, but they're, right out of the box, they're great. The one I got in my truck, I fucking love it.
This one here has got the motor mouth mall modulation kit in it.
I'm surprised it works on sideband.
Sounds all right.
Oh yeah. You can't use it. They have to wire them differently because you can't use them on sideband, the asymmetrical crap. So it's kind of a different setup between sideband and AM on them.
It's weird because even the receive there, everybody I hear on the receive there has got like a hi-fi modulation to them.
Yeah, they definitely, somebody probably just wide-banded the receive a little. See, now, if I was on my other radio and we're on AM, on the hi-fi one, oh, it sounded really good rolling through that receive.
I almost got everything I need for the direct inject there. Missing a microphone and the board there, and I'll be all ready for direct inject.
Does that one have, what's it got for a jack on the back of radio to plug into it? Probably a quarter-inch jack, I think?
The round, yeah, it might be the quarter-inch one, just like a phone jack there, fucking your headphones.
Yeah, like the bigger size headphone usually.
Yeah, the bigger one, yeah.
Yeah, that's what they normally mount on those, so, yeah, no doubt. Yeah, that'll sound really good.
Hello, 1-2, 1-2, break.
Right there, man.
Yeah, that striker sounds good.
Yeah, that's the Striker 955.
Yeah, I think that sounds better than the other one for sure.
Yeah, it's a lot tighter radio.
Is that the one Mr. Paranoid fixed there, Taz?
10-4, yep, he did a good job.
Fucking right, he did there. Sounds real good.
No, he didn't touch nothing on the internals. He just replaced the finals and adjusted, accordingly, and that's it.
Oh, yeah, he's the man.
Does he work on anything else? Cars, ATVs, small engines?
Yeah, I think he works on everything.
I brought him up a couple other things he's working on right now. I'm pleased, He don't charge a lot, which he should, He's the only fucking guy around.
Yeah, that's just it. He don't charge much at all there. Does it because he likes it there, dirt cheap.
No, I treat him good. I'm not like that, man. I just, he's like, whoa, that's too much. No, I appreciate it. Here you go.
That's right.
Where the hell is he gonna go? Where you gonna go?
Fuck, he's done a bunch of work for me over here. I don't think he's charged me more than $20.
He told me what the parts were, and yeah, that's good. I treated him really good. So, where else you gonna go? That's the way I look at it.
Yeah,
It should only be $2 or $3, but the knowledge
anywhere
putting part in,
good dude.
at least 100.
Yeah, he can make a good living on tips, though, because he's really cheap, and you feel guilty giving him that price. Hopefully you doubled there.
We're just financing his retirement fund.
Some point we should try to plan get together at some point.
He did my 12 pill over here, and I'm very impressed with it. Fucking thing works flawless.
12 pill, what's that?
I got an old Frankenstein 12 pill, straight 12 pill over here.
10-4. Class C or competition, or what is it? Class AB?
It's a Frankenstein there, somebody fucking put together. Actually, Bob and Swiper there fucking erected it together there a while back.
Yeah, but the guy that did it looks like Frankenstein.
Works pretty good over here. I don't know. I can dead key 300, swing around 7-8. Works pretty good.
You ain't hurting it, that's for sure.
Fucking straightened it right out there. Looks real nice in there, Mr. Paranoid. He does a great job.
Heck yeah.
Boss, for some reason I can't run that 12 pill with this 955. I don't know why. Must have something to do with the modulation kit in it.
Oh, you should be able to all day long.
I keyed up on this there, fucking squealed.
Well, yeah, I mean, it depends on what you're using for a mic, maybe. You probably need some ferrite beads on shit. You're just getting some RF feedback, but power-wise, I mean, it should be no problem. That'd be the perfect matchup for it, truthfully.
Yeah, my 497 here. I put it on that. Fucking sounds mint. I put it on the 955 here, same power, and squealed.
Modulation, you turn the modulation down?
I tried using another mic, actually. I didn't try using the stock mic that come with it. I probably should try that. But as soon as I key it up, I don't even have to modulate or nothing. Just keying it up, just fucking squeals.
Sounds like you're getting feedback from something. Like 955, man, fuck. Buying my Texas Star Sweet 16, that thing loves it.
I got the Striker 497 over here. Basically same power radio. Fuck, runs it great.
No, that 316, I had it dead keying 200 watts, swinging 1,000. So, I mean, that thing loved it. That's what I wanted to set up for. That's why I bought the radio. I've never tried it on sideband, though.
I feel like I need one just to have one.
They're talking you right into it, aren't they?
Well, you know what I mean? Sometimes you just feel like you need to have a radio just to have it in case you need to use it.
How's that sounding? Is it sounding overdriven?
Not at all.
Not at all?
No, it sounds good out here.
I wonder what the hell's going on. I guess it does work with it.
Well, you're on sideband. Like I said, on sideband, you're not running through that Azimod or motor mouth mall modulator, whatever one it is. You're not running through that because it can't work on sideband, so that's disabled. You're probably getting your RF feedback through that inside the radio.
Yeah, I go to AM right now, and she just be squealing like a motherfucker.
I mean, it's hammering out here right now. Big old signal.
Yeah, she's putting out some wattage.
Mercy, mercy.
Supposedly, I don't know, it's like a $900 radio.
Is that the 955?
The 955 with all that motor mouth mall fucking direct inject fucking crap shit in it, yeah.
I don't remember if it was the motor mouth mall modulator or the Azimod that was in that one, but yeah, same difference.
Yeah, but I don't think it works on sideband.
I gotta go back to the replay.
Yeah, that is nice.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Well, I think that was a triple.
Yeah, when you can actually use it, because you haven't been able to use it yet, because you haven't gone in through the back of it. But when you can go in through the back of it and get that full sound out of it and the asymmetrical audio, it can definitely sound really good. Now it can sound really bad too. It's a lot of fucking around to get it to sound like you want it.
Yeah, that's just it. I'm a fucking greenhorn. I have to have somebody else there fucking hook it up and fucking play with it a little bit, get it sounding good before I deal with it.
Yeah, easy enough to
I don't know if you're still in the channel there, Dirty Diaper, but I appreciate that.
When you get hooked up and sounding decent, then it's just, playing with your sound. But I assume, because that one's all internal, somebody already has it adjusted, so, your carrier's probably already adjusted. You probably have like 125, 150% positive peaks, so if you don't fuck with those, it's probably going to be pretty close to where it needs to be, unless somebody, turned everything, which is always possible too.
Yeah, I have no idea.
there's like 6 or 7 adjustments on the board inside of it that controls everything, your carrier, your asymmetrical, your sound. So I mean, there's a lot of shit you can play with inside of it that can make or break it real easy.
I pretty much got everything. I just need a mix-up board and a microphone now. I even got a foot key up fucking, so I can key up with my foot.
Oh, you'll get sick of that quick, but yeah, I mean, you know, and you can use a regular mic, and there are ways to put a regular mic in through it without necessarily using a mixer board, but you kind of need the mixer to get your sound.
Yeah, like I said, I'm a greenhorn with it there, so I'm gonna get this shit all together, and I'll just fucking, I'll give it to you or somebody there, let them play with it, and I want to hear how it sounds and how they fucking fuck with it and see how it works.
Yep, well, I'm sure it'll sound great, you know what I mean? That's what they're known for.
Hello, Big Big.
That was a little off, but go ahead.
Yeah, it's a Icon sound. I never tried it on sideband.
It's okay. What is it?
Icon 735.
It's a little off. I don't know which way, but it's a little off channel.
How about that right there?
You're a little high, so bring it down. Well, that might have went too far.
I can't find them.
You were at 375. Bring it down to like 374.8.
Hey, Dirty Diaper. Thanks for stopping by.
That's what I like about the 20.
I always check every Saturday night.
Yeah, I do.
Haven't had conditions in a while. Hope you like my live stream setup.
Stack of those things over here.
I only got one there, but I sent it over to Mr. Paranoid. He went right through it there. I haven't hooked it up since I got it back.
Say that. I think I got like 125. I got a couple 2510s, a 2600, an original Lincoln. Yeah.
Do you have any 2510 pieces?
I think I have one parts radio still kicking around. Like I said, I got a bunch that work, but I do think I have one parts radio.
I need one, let me look at this fucking thing here. The fucking, that goes over the meter. What is it, like some kind of plastic screen or something over it? Seems to be missing on mine.
Later, Dirty Diaper.
Yeah,
Thanks again.
Yeah, look to see if I have one. I mean, you can cut it out of any little piece of plexiglass or anything if you really felt so inclined. But yeah, a lot of times you'll see those like discolor even.
You know, I never thought of that. I could probably cut myself something and put it in there. Yeah, thanks for giving me that idea.
I mean, a little piece of plexiglass if you got one kicking around thin, or I've even used like clipboards. You get a cheap clipboard at Walmart made out of fucking that you can see through. Those are great to.
Yeah, he's my neighbor. He's a good guy.
It's got a couple of spots on the orange screen part of it, but not too bad there. I can still see all the numbers good.
And they're just great working radios.
That thing seems to love my Texas Star 350 in the mobile there. Maybe that's why I should put it in there. Right now I got the unit in PC-76 in there. I ain't got sideband.
No, I'm trying to get it.
No, that was I don't know, about the same. But what does your display say you're on for a frequency?
273750.
All right, go down to 273749. Wow, that went way past. Maybe try 37495 if it's got that extra digit.
Trying to find it. Hold on.
You probably have a button for RIT or an XIT also, but that'll be for your receive side.
Who is that?
I got the RIT.
The RIT will just be for your receive. I'm looking to get your transmit on. You can change that RIT to receive anything you need after.
Is that Taz, Bob?
Yep, I believe so.
Oh, he's way off. I'm trying to find him. I can't find him.
I try it again, Taz, and I'll tell you which direction you're off.
Alright, here we go. I get 49 right there.
You're at 49 right there? Alright, bring it down to, well, you're at 49 when you key up and talk, right? Not just your receive?
I believe so, yeah.
So you have, is your RIT on right now, or is it off?
Alright, RIT is off right now.
Alright, you don't have no XIT on. So, yeah, bring it down a little bit more. If you're at 49, go down to 48.
How about that right there? 1, 2, hello?
Getting a lot closer, go to 47.
There we go. Hello, 1, 2, hello?
Oh, that got nasty. Yeah, that sounded really close. Maybe try going up. Do you have that extra digit? Can you go 475, or are you stuck at that 47 or 48?
I'm at, 374.7 right now.
Yeah. Do you have another digit, or does it just go 4.7? Do you have like 4.70, or is it just 4.7?
It's just 4.7.
Yeah, I mean, that sounds really good. I wouldn't touch it. Now, if you need to use your receive, hit your RIT and, tune your receive in with the RIT.
Yeah, you sound good right there.
Yeah, I mean, it sounded good, like I said. I mean, you could go like a half a step in between, but if you don't have that capability with that radio because it doesn't have that next digit, then, you're stuck where you are. But it sounds, like I said, it sounds really good.
Yeah, what's the PBT on that? I know it's like, I messed with it. It sounds better.
The what? PBT?
PBT.
PBT.
P, penis. B, beaver. T as in Tennessee.
I have no idea what an ABT is. I know an AGC, you have a off, a fast, and a slow for AGC. You want to keep that on slow.
Oh, God, those phonetics killed me.
No, it's PBT is what it says.
PBT. Peanut butter, butchery, toss-up.
10-4.
Well, I would say if everybody else I was out there off by a half a KC, then maybe you got to look at the common denominator, but yeah, no, I have no idea what that stands for. Yeah.
What kind of radio is it, Taz?
ICOM 735. I'm not supposed to work on this frequency, but I made it work. Nobody else could figure it out. I bought it, sold it, bought it back, sold it, bought it back, and I finally figured it out. One of them radios that no one could figure out how to convert it.
What was it, a 775?
IC 735.
735. I think it's the same thing as that I'm running right now, except it's the mobile version, if I remember right.
Pass band tuning.
Oh, no, that was that one that's got the little EQ on the left side for the slides.
Yeah, it has a separate jack in the rear of it for it, I guess.
And there you go, what he said, pass band tuning, whatever the hell that means. I'm assuming it's maybe like a, maybe not a notch filter, but yeah.
No, I do have a notch filter. Notch filter's off now.
I'll tell you, I don't run a notch filter.
any of that on this. If there's a really busy channel and you're trying to pull out a DX, like real out there contact, sometimes that notch filter helps. But, you know, it's kind of like my DSP on my Yaesu 920. I don't use a DSP on that either.
Alright, I shut the notch filter off and the RID off. Is that any better?
Neither of them should make any difference on your transmit, just your receive.
He does seem to sound a little different. Plus, I'm hearing some weird noise in there.
Yeah, it went up just one. It's 4.8 now.
Yeah, as it warms up, it will come down on frequency. It will drift. You know, a lot of people are like, oh, they don't, but mine will drift. It takes about 20 minutes for it to really warm up and kind of settle out.
So you sound really good right there on 4.8.
Yep, and you sound like you're right there. I mean, I'm not going to lie. I still think the 955 had the best quality audio, but that thing is right there, and it sounds good.
This thing's a son of a bitch to set up for AM. It really is. I don't know. I don't really want to adjust the power on it. I don't even know what I'm doing for power.
Nah, they're not good AM radios. You can, but you got to keep the audio way down. It hits the ALC so much it swings backwards. I find mine, if I leave it at about 8 watts, it'll swing to about 10. As long as you keep your audio level, it's fine, but it's not CB quality, that's for sure. Well, it's great quality, but it's not CB loud.
Roger, I do have the stock mic that goes with it, but I did buy a converter to run a power mic on it, but the power mic really doesn't do it. I don't know, it doesn't do much. It's got tone on it, so.
Try a new battery.
Yeah, I went to AM there, keyed up the fucking kicker, instant squeal.
Yeah, like I said, you might have some audio issues with that. It took me a while to get the squeal out of mine. I've got ferrite beads all over my direct inject setup.
Make sure everything's grounded good.
You start playing with asymmetrical audio, direct injecting, any of that kind of stuff, because you're getting, especially the way you're feeding it. You don't got balanced line, you don't necessarily have good shielded wire. You have a lot more stuff in that audio chain to pick up any amount of, splash. You might notice if you turn your beam a different direction, it might not do it because it might just have enough RF coming in pointing a certain direction.
Fine right there. I keyed up right here on sideband. Works great. Just instantly go to AM. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like I said, that's because that asymmetrical audio board isn't in line when you're on sideband. It doesn't do anything. It's relayed out. It's not connected. On AM, it goes through all that internal stuff, and there's a lot of stuff in there to pick up weird noises.
Yeah.
It may not do it when you run your mic through the back of it. It might just be running through the front mic jack. It really depends. I've seen them use it so you can run the mic going through the front jack will still go through the board. It really just depends on how somebody wired it up and plumbed it up.
Yeah, I don't think, as soon as I plug it into the back on this one, I think it disconnects the front.
Which it should, but, I've seen them that they don't, but, So, yeah, I mean, it's kind of odd that you'd be getting that much of a squeal already, but, yeah, it happens.
I should go look for the stock mic for this icon.
Probably sounds good. I mean, most of my Kenwood sound great with the stock mics.
Uh-oh, some shenanigans are going on.
Yeah, that's him trying on AM.
This net has officially lost control.
Oh, it's past 9 o'clock, net's over, we don't give a fuck.
Oh, how dare you, that goes against the bylaws.
Oh, we'll call it a check out then. Time to check out, I'm out.
Shut it down.
Shut it down. Cancel Christmas.
Mr. Paranoid.
Handphone, shut it down.
Hey, Screwdriver needs to know how a modulation meter works.
Yeah, so you just demodulate the audio right off the signal, yeah.
Cancel Christmas.
10-4.
I actually got it to work with the modulation way down.
Yeah, make it squeal, I mean, wait, what?
Oh, squealing now?
No, I'm fine.
Is that Mr. Paranoid Gibson, man?
Yeah, roger that. That was me.
Man, I'm not hearing you very good.
You actually sound like you might be a little bit off from what you were before you fucked around on AM.
Overdriving to you, you know?
Oh, yeah. Is that what it is? Because holy shit, you got the fucking signal all the way pinned, but you're just massively overdriven sounding over here.
He went low in frequency and down in carrier.
Alright, well, I'm only doing 5 watts. So how's that?
So you sound great out here.
On 5 watts? Yeah, there you go.
He sounded good to you the other way?
Oh, he sounds good right now. I haven't heard him not really sound too good.
Alright, yep, sounding good. Yes, 5 watts. Yep, peaking at 5.
No signal, but you are sounding alright.
I'm at 40 now.
I think I just got squished. Not squished, but somebody keyed up with you.
Yeah, and if I go up here and do 14 watts, it's 14 watts or so, yeah, 14, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that creeped up a little more.
Yeah, and if I kick my amp on now, 380, 370, 380, yeah.
Oh, yeah, 40 dB swinging to 60.
You can see him from your window. Come on. Yeah, it sounds good over here, that's for sure.
Hello, that's the stock mic right there. Break, 1, 2, 1, 2.
Doesn't sound too bad with the stock mic.
Same radio with a stock mic?
7-4, yeah.
Actually, you're nice and clear right there.
Yeah, I think that sounds real good over here, too, Taz.
Yeah, the other mics just seem to sound better on AM. I've been, just messing around with it.
The other mic was a little more tinny. This one is a little more bassy, so it depends on where your ALC happens to hit with which tones, maybe.
Well, I got a tone on that other mic, not the stock mic, but the other mic I was running. I just don't mess with it. You know what I mean? It's a power mic, but it's just got tone and volume. That's it.
Roger.
I do know tone has a lot to do with it, but it seems like this mic right here seems like it's on the meter anyway. It's a lot better. It's not whacking the ALC as hard.
Yeah, you shouldn't hit the ALT at all on sideband. There really is no ALT associated with it. It's more of an AM thing. So, but yeah, no, it sounds really good, and you're definitely pushing it more to its full potential because your signal came up. So, she's working.
I mean, I could have turned the power mic up a little bit on the other one, but I don't think it would have helped.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how close you were to the other mic when you were talking. I mean, this one sounds, with the stock mic, obviously most people get close to them, and it sounds really good. It's nice and full sounding, and it's clean.
the receiver transmitter is still at 374.8.
Yep, which is pretty close to being right on frequency, so she's working. That might be the same age. You actually might have a calibrate underneath a little side panel or a top panel on that. You might have a marker to turn it on so you can, tune it in, and then you got a calibrate knob to, right now you're pretty damn close to being on frequency, even though it doesn't say you are. So you could adjust that, you get on frequency and you adjust your calibrate. I don't know if that model did or not.
Yeah, there's a little window you can pop down. It's AM narrow, CW, meter ALC, box on off, brake in full, DK in full, and then speed, electric key or something like that. That's with a flip down window. But I don't really adjust the, you know what I mean? Those are the buttons under there, but then you got, AF gain, RF power, gain, delay, shit like that.
Yeah, this would usually be under a little slide, like right on the top or the side or something. Usually it's not a front control type deal.
No, it's all in the front.
That sounds pretty good. Different than the other one, but it sounds good. Maybe a little bit bassier.
Yeah, just a different mic there. I'm on a 148 GTL.
Roger. I mean, it's damn close to being dead on.
Yeah, everybody sounds good on that.
I'm pulling all the radios out tonight.
This mic, so it must be sounding alright.
No, it sounds like you got a jet airplane in the background, but I tell you every fucking week, so I've just given up on telling you it doesn't sound good.
Jesus.
I did mention it's a laundry room and it has a heater, and yeah, it's on.
Yeah, and it's as loud as you. You have a dead key on here. You give me a 20, and you have no swing. Sideband, you're supposed to have no dead key, no carrier, all swing.
Holy moly.
It sounds normal. I mean, I can understand you and hear you, but it always sounds a whole lot better when you turn it down and you talk into the mic a little closer.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, who's the striker man way out in the distance? Okay, could be in any tone, whatever. Same fucking quad beep.
Frontman, maybe?
029, you're what, up towards Augusta, if I remember right? No, 10-4 in the Waterville. Yeah, she's definitely working, man.
Yeah, you sound better right there on 4.9.
You got me swinging. I got to hear around, though.
Heck yeah, jump in and make as much noise as you can. We love it. We always are looking for somebody else to add to the not so meaningful conversations we have.
And check-ins.
474, anytime.
Who was that in Waterville?
Oh, he said, fuck, I'm dyslexic, but I think 209. What was your handle on Waterville besides your numbers? You got one? No, 10-4 on the Dr. Jekyll. Can you hear him at all, Radio Man?
No, not one bit.
hearing you. Yeah, he's got the 4 Roger beeps. Either he's running a 955 or like an Anytone Quad 6 or something. But yeah, up towards Waterville, you said. So it's definitely working. That means Hutch, you might have to spin that beam around to hear him. So that was a little too much audio or something with that one. Roger. Yeah, you base or mobile out there in Waterville? I'm assuming you're running a base antenna because I can hear you, but, you know, assumptions, how they would go. No, 10-4, yeah. Yeah, I don't know what you're running for an antenna and a setup, but I'm over here in New Gloucester, so I don't know what that is for a trip, but it's a pretty decent trip from Waterville.
Can't even hear him.
10-4 on the Antron 99 and the Quad 6. She's definitely working.
I can't even hear his beeps.
Yeah, if I probably didn't have my preamp on, I probably wouldn't be pulling him out, but with the preamp on, he's about 2-3 dB above the static.
Hey, you got Steel Toe here. I just wanted to swing in and say good evening to you, to all you guys. It's been a while since I've been on the radio, but I'm back now.
Oh, good evening, sir. Good hearing you.
Oh, I can hear him now. I turned the preamp on.
Yeah, Dr. Jekyll, if you happen to be on Facebook and you get on Maine Sidebanders on Facebook, there's a live feed going on right now. You can see how you sound down here, and yeah, you can probably hear half the other conversations that you can't hear that are keying up with you. Maine, like the state, Sidebanders. If you're on Facebook and you type in Maine space Sidebanders, it'll come right up. I don't know if Cobra's still up and doing a live feed, but I know my live feed is still going on that I'm talking to you on right now. If not, you can go to Radioman's page. He's got a live feed, I think, going on YouTube still, but he can't hear you, so that won't help you.
But it is an awesome feed.
Hey, what's your handle there in Waterville?
Could you hear him, Steel Toe?
Yeah, I was hearing him. What, did you say his handle was Jekyll?
Dr. Jekyll, I think 209. He might be trying to look up the live feed right now because he's not keying up. So, yeah, I'm gonna have to. I should look at the map and see how far away that is.
That's quite a haul. New Gloucester, man. That's a haul and a half there. But now I'm shocked that I can hear anybody from up that way. The only people I can hear is like people in Augusta. Then it skips like Clinton, Vernon, that whole area, and then I can hear Skowhegan. But in between, I just can't reach them for some reason.
I mean, he pretty much, even people in Augusta to me, I can hear them, depending on who they are, but they don't give me a whole lot of signal. I know there's a pretty good-sized hill in between us, but, yeah, he's giving me probably about the same as, I think Birdman gives me from Augusta, and what's Waterville, fucking 20 miles and more north?
Oh, Birdman usually gives me about a 5.
I can talk to Birdman, no problem at all, but I imagine, I bet you can hear people with the setup you got, Bob.
Yeah, I just got me an aluminum ground plane in a tree. She seems to work.
You still running that thing?
Oh, yeah. It fell down probably about 10 10 feet last winter, and I wanted to jack it back up, but I'm lazy, and it's still up there. So keep running it until it falls to the ground.
What are you using for a radio?
I'm on my ICOM right now at 765. I'll go put the IMAX up right now and still hear them. I can guarantee it 100%.
Which elevation there, New Gloucester?
I believe 420, 425, I think. I'm in between 420 and 425.
You ain't that fucking high.
About the same I am. I'm about 320, I don't know, between 320 and 350. It's every map I look at is a little different, so.
You know, it really just depends. If I walk out back, I'm on a little bit higher ground, but sitting in the parking lot out front is like 420, 425. I'll see it bounce around on my GPS, but then depends on which GPS I'm using, but it's always either 420, 422, you know, in that same area.
I thought you had a beam.
I do. I got to stack beams, but those are just horizontal, and they just point southwest for DX. I don't use them for normal talking.
Can you get north at all with those?
I can, if somebody has horizontal beams, but if you're talking on an Omni, they won't do any good.
I gotcha, yeah. Because I have a hard time getting out northeast, really. But, yeah, I've never been able to.
I mean, when John's on, or somebody like that, if we go horizontal, I mean, he's in Belfast, and if we go horizontal together, then, yeah, I mean, signals are amazing, but if he's on his Omni and I go horizontal, I don't hear him anymore. Yeah, that beam does amazing for you, and man, that thing is so directional. It works just like it should.
Right now, I'm loving it.
Yeah, and I mean, if it works for you and you like it, that is awesome. I mean, it works for you, don't get me wrong. It works great. I just, you know, and I would like to say I could get one of my Moonrakers up before winter gets here, but winter's going to be here soon, and I did not pour any concrete, so here we are.
Got a stereo 6-element.
A stereo 6-element? Something you rigged up?
No, it's brand new in the box.
I've never seen stereo make a 6-element. The only thing I've seen is the SY3 and the SY4.
I'll have to go out and look at it. I know it's a stereo.
Yeah, they may. Last I knew, they only made a 3-element and a 4-element, but they work great. They're cheap money, you know. I mean, for the money for one of those things, you can't really go wrong.
How can you tell the elevation in your
4-element?
4-element stereo? Fucking, what are they, like $160 or some shit like that? $180, brand new? You know, how the fuck can you go wrong with that? Lightweight, turn them with a TV rotor.
Yeah. I probably would put it vertical to start off, but if I didn't like it right away, which I suspect I won't, because the vertical Omni is much, much higher, I would be switching it to horizontal to utilize that. And more.
I'll have to see if any of those are in stock. I don't know. I haven't looked in a long time.
I'll have to go check right now. I'll be back in a minute.
Well, I mean, you could spend the big money and do like your neighbor.
Oh, yeah. No, I'm not into that. Not these days. I just bought a turkey base of a turkey fryer last week. And I was like, fuck. I actually heard towards the end of the week here. I was like, I might want to check my account before I buy this.
Yeah, and that road is like, what, $900?
Yeah, I don't know. It's expensive. It is awesome, though.
But I got a turkey fryer, which I've wanted for fucking ever.
But Fuck yeah. Deep frying shit is awesome. What'd I do? Yeah, I was just, you get one of them rotors that you can make it go horizontal, vertical, or anywhere in between. That's awesome.
Oh, I would fucking love to have that. And actually, if I really wanted to play around with it, I might have this stuff. Do I still have your through rotor there, Bob?
You may, but I don't know as if we ever used it. We took it off something, but I don't know if it's ever even been tested. But, I mean, yeah, fucking, because that's a real skinny through, but your Serios are a real small boom that would go right through that.
Oh, well, we could make something to adapt that anyway, regardless. Thing is does it work? And do I still have it, or did I give it back to you? I'll look at my backyard this weekend. I'm going to be out there this weekend. I got to get some shit done.
Yeah, I have no idea. I know we took it off something, and, whether it was an old TV rotor at camp or something. And, yeah, you brought it home. I don't know as if I've seen it here, but it's not like I've looked, so I have no idea where that thing went.
I'll take a look, because, if it's there, I'll test it, see if it works. Because that might be the road I go, because that's fucking awesome. Because not only you can get flat side, you can get fucking horizontal, you can get everything in between.
Exactly.
And it's drastic. Just from what I have here, it's drastic. I mean, you can fucking hear one whole set of conversation on vertical. Granted, over here, the only difference is, the only spoiler is the height difference I have between the antennas. Horizontal on my beam on the roof, it's like fucking, I don't know, 50 feet below that. The Omni, vertical Omni, and the vertical Omni always does better. But occasionally, it's like people that were dominating on the Omni are completely gone and disappear. And it is horizontal hardcore.
It is a Serio, 27.4.
Yeah, so it's a 4-element. Great beam, don't get me wrong. Yep. And yeah, so I mean, and that's just it. And if you're talking for DX, there is a chance that vertical off your roof might do better than your Omni way up high. Once in a great while. Very rare, but you know what I mean? Conditions, it could make a huge difference. But yeah, I mean, that beam right there, Taz, you should throw that thing up. That's a great beam.
Yeah, I got it years ago. Fuck, I got a handful of rotor, handful of controller shit. I never put it up. I don't know, I'm on the top of a fucking hill over here. High as you can fucking get, next to Bradbury Mountain.
Yeah, I think I remember you getting that right after you were running that V-quad for a while on that tower.
Yeah, but I never put that beam up, though. That beam has never been put up.
Well, I don't know if it's just me. I don't know if you guys have been in town here, but it looks like that last storm we had with the wind has damaged. I've been listening to radio, maybe you mentioned it. I mean, Shadow's antenna looks like it bent quite a bit more.
Oh, is it really? That's rough.
Yeah, let's say he had a 10-degree problem before. Now he's like got a 40-degree problem.
See, I would have said he wasn't quite 45 before, but it was weird, because sometimes I would drive by and that thing looked like it was bent at like a 30-degree angle, and sometimes I'd be like, fuck, it almost looks straight.
Yeah, it blows around quite a bit up there. It depends what direction
that wouldn't be hard to pull down. If that thing is tied down, I'd climb up that tower and pull that antenna down fucking tomorrow. That wouldn't bother me.
Case 128 is just so powerful. Why bother? Nobody's listening.
Yeah, see, like his, I'd, if that tower was secured properly, I'd fucking climb up that tower tomorrow and pull that beam down, that Mako. That wouldn't bother me at all.
Yeah, it is. It's secured properly. He's got anchors at the bottom of that, close to the wall. Probably a bucket full of water, because he's going to fill it with cement, but I think it's probably full of rocks and water. Last night it was me. And that's a good tower. It's in good shape. It didn't fucking even slightly bend when we put it up. I mean, it was fucking stiff.
Yeah, like I said, climbing up that thing and pulling that antenna down, that's not a concern. Like I said, I truthfully don't really have much concern with climbing yours to do the same thing, but especially his doesn't even have a top section on it, so the antenna comes right down flat against that top leg. It makes it even easier.
Yeah, after the fact, me doing his, helping them with his antenna, I was like, this is fucking way better than what I'm doing. That top section fucks you for an omni. I mean, if you're going to do a beam, well, there's probably easier ways to do it than what I got, but that's probably the way to do it. Up through the center. But I guarantee you could fucking do it better than mine. It's a fucking pain in the fucking ass. I'm hoping all that shit.
That's the way they all are, normally, for the beam. But yeah, I always had to remove my rotor every time. I'd have to drop mine down.
It was pretty easy doing 500s there out of a lift. That's the way to do it.
Hey, what the hell is the name
of the
group on?
Yeah, he rented a lift and got a lift over there. It was fucking way easier.
Yeah. Did he mention how much it cost for the lift?
Oh, it probably didn't cost him much there. His son works there.
What the fuck?
I don't even think it cost him anything. I think he was using it for something else there, so it was kind of fucking, you can use it for everything.
Oh, was that you, Steel Toad, that was asking what was the name of something?
Yeah. Ain't gonna cost you that much, Swiper. A couple $100, I bet. Fucking, maybe 250, 300 now. Yeah, you're right.
Oh, I would spend $350. You lift over here? I would spend $350 in a heartbeat. That's not the prices I've seen. When I rented them for the company, it's fucking $300 for delivery and $300 for fucking the use time or more. Some jobs are different, but I fucking would need an hour. An hour, that's what I need. Hour of service with the delivery.
Alright, yeah, I mean, well, yeah. But that's just it, though. If you're going to do it, what do I wouldn't, you'd be stupid not to put something good up on top of that thing. If you're going to spend the money to rent a lift. And Steel Toe, if that was you, I believe you said you were asking what the name of the Facebook page was, as Maine Sidebanders. I think that's what you were trying to ask. Everybody keyed up with you.
Yeah, that's what I was asking. That's what I thought, but I can't find it.
I don't even know if a 60-footer would reach yours. Would it, Swiper?
Yeah. If you just if you're on Facebook and you type in Maine as far as the state Sidebanders, it should pop right up.
Yeah, I had it for a long time. It would pop up automatically, but I don't know where the hell it went.
I see. Yeah, it might just not be coming up, if you don't... I don't know how fucking all that Facebook shit always works, so if you're not, subscribed to it or follow it, it might not actually pop up automatically, then you gotta go look for it instead of it popping up. I almost thought I heard Dr. Jekyll out there in Waterville key up again.
And as far as that I could do it with a 60-footer. I believe that's the top of my tower. I would have to do more work, but with an 80-footer, I'd be done in a half hour.
Where's Steel Toe? Over in Bodenham?
Yeah, I was out there and it was painted right on the fucking arm. The last bracket that holds the tower, the peak of the garage, is written right on it. 23 feet, 5 inches, I think, or something like that. So, if you look at the fucking rung below it, and, you know, kind of fucking gauge what they are, and then you go above, it's like 60-something feet. I can't remember exactly what it was. It's closer to 60 than it is 70. So, yeah.
Hey, whoever that was, ask him where Steel Toe is from. Yeah, you're right, Bodenham, bud.
Like I said, I mean, I would just still just fucking, let's hook the winch up to it, just drop it down.
Well, that was my thought too, especially where it's just an omni. Drop it down, pick the fucking omni, back up. Maybe throw a flat side 4-element on there, have the coax for it.
Well, I'm thinking while you got the lift over there, you can clear some trees out of the way, cut some tree tops, fucking clear it right out.
That's another thing that I was thinking about. But, like I said, the last time I said, the fucking delivery charge, fucking $300. And, yeah. Get it done in a day, maybe, be fine. That'd be doing the tree work and shit like that, because there is a lot of tree work I could do around here. Fuck, there's a maple tree that is not on my property, but everybody, it concerns 4 people from a corner of 4 people. And I'm guaranteed the owner would fucking say, oh yeah, take it down.
I guess I wouldn't have much of a delivery charge over here. I could just go up there and drive it down here.
I actually have thought to ask Easy Rental right there, southbound. Hey, can I just drive it out of here? Because I don't live far. If you do have a problem with me driving, I'll take care of it, please.
Hey, is Radio Man out there?
Yeah, I'm out here. Go ahead.
Oh, there you are. I was hearing you on Facebook, but I didn't hear you on the radio. I was just wondering if I could still get through here. Yeah, I can still.
Oh yeah, Steel Toe, you're getting through.
Yeah, I'll stay quiet for a while. I just don't.
Oh, you're fine there, Swiper.
You've been talking enough. Fuck, I just heard you key up a few minutes ago.
He's been quiet for the last hour.
Been in there sandbagging the whole time?
Off and on.
You gotta do is take that PDL-2 there and put that fucking vector up there right in the spot.
Wouldn't do any good. It's fucking 50 feet below my fucking Mr. Coily. Yeah, he ain't that much better. I'm not even sure. Well, actually, I do believe it is better antenna than Mr. Coily. It would have, I know for a fact, it's starting terrible. I've had to repair that fucking thing a million times. Fucking a squiggly line now. My Mr. Coily has one bend in it. I guarantee I can fucking straighten it right out. Speaking of that, I think I already brought this up. Shadows antenna.
I mean, yeah. What's it called? Dope again? But you also got to admit, though, for as shitty and flimsy as that vector is, that thing was thrown off your roof, thrown out of a 120-foot pine tree, cut down in another tree, and let to drop with the fucking tree. So, you know, it really has fared pretty well.
Holy shit.
Oh yeah, I repaired all the nuts and bolts around the ring and fucking, I repaired a lot of it shit on that there before I gave it back to you, and I got it working, so I know it works.
Before we realized it was designed to collapse on itself, then it fucking slammed breaking ropes and shit. Like, what the fuck is with this antenna? We pulled on it so hard, now we can't fucking shorten it.
Swiper.
Yes.
That has all new hardware on there, all new nuts and bolts around the rings and everything there. I fixed it there before I gave it back to you.
Fuck, I hear like 5 people keying up every key up. It's horrible. But yeah, I mean, you gotta admit though, how many other antennas do you think would have held up that good? And I agree, I think it's a flimsy antenna and it's way too long. But how many other antennas would hold up for, like I said, we threw it off your roof and your back lawn, your neighbor's back lawn, threw it out of the pine tree, and then chopped it down in that other tree. I mean, I'm kind of impressed.
Radio Shack, 5/8 ground plate. Works great.
Yeah, it's fucking 31.5 feet long. I mean, what do you expect?
Yeah, and the thing is I took it down from my rooftop because the wind had fucked it all up, and it wasn't coming out of it. So it was fucking hunched over. But take it down, throw it off the roof, straighten everything out, and it's reusable. Do the same fucking thing out in camp. It's fucking bent over. The fucking wind fucked it all up. It's done. Threw it out of the tree. Straighten it all back up. Put it in another tree. At camp, a dead tree. It's all fucked up. Well, actually, it didn't get fucked up much there. It was pretty good. Because the tree was so dead, I think the tree beings were dead. Plus than that. Anyway. Bring it home, fucking put it in a fucking ultrasound, use it.
Yeah, not to mention it sat in back of your garage here for a while, and yeah, you brought it over here, it didn't look too healthy.
Right.
Best antenna I had over here, though, I'll tell you that. That fucking thing worked good.
I got to think, that thing broke though. The only reason we took it down at camp, it actually snapped. When we threw it down, it was not a whole antenna. I don't remember what broke, but there was a section that broke off.
Oh, yeah, there's a section in there that's stuffed in there and clamped.
I don't remember. Maybe we modified it.
Yeah, I think we ended up, I think we had to pull your top section out further because we had to shorten it because it snapped off like 2 sections up or something. I mean, I remember it broke. It broke in half like every antenna at camp has, so that was the only reason it came down.
That was a long trip down for that antenna. But it snapped in like a champ.
I wish I have that. I don't know where the video is. I remember I had it on video. Thrown out of the top of the tree, that thing came down, the mast pipe stuck in the ground, or the bottom of the antenna stuck in the ground like fucking 18 inches when it hit the ground. Like a javelin, just fucking boing, sticking out of the ground.
So glad I still own that thing. Even if I never use it again, it still warms my heart.
You give it to me over here, I'd put it up again.
Can't beat that old-fashioned aluminum.
It love you long time.
I'll put it up again there. I should have never gave it back to you. I should have put it back up.
Just like I told you then. I love that antenna. Be glad to let you use it as long as you want. It's my antenna, though.
I mean, you can. I think you can buy the 3/4 wave one still.
All right, guys, I'm gonna head out of here. Screwdriver, you may not hear me tomorrow morning. I got a doctor's appointment at 7 a.m., so I'll be on the road a little early.
Having your vagina checked out?
No, Roger. Well, then, have a good day, and we'll catch you on the ride home, maybe.
I've been going out there on 12 hollering to you guys there in the mornings, but I haven't been hearing you.
I haven't had a vehicle with an antenna on all week until this morning, but I leave here about 7 usually.
Oh, that's why, Bob. I'm already at work.
Yeah, I was going to say, you're usually at work by 7, and that's about as I'm pulling out of my driveway.
Have a good night, Radio Man.
That's fine. Can't get in there.
Hey. There, Hutch, I'll be on the road prior to 7 a.m. tomorrow, so I'll try hollering for you.
10-4. I'm on the road at 5:45.
10-4. Nighty-night. Time to go to bed.
Have a good one.
Good night, Sue Ellen.
I usually hear you and Bob talking there on Channel 12, but I'm always in Portland by then, and there's fucking Staticville down there.
Yeah, you might be at Hawkeye, because Hawkeye's usually getting to Portland. Well, last couple weeks, actually, we're not too far behind when I'm coming down there, but a lot of times he's pulling into his work in Portland, before I even get on the pike.
Oh, my mobile works pretty good. I can hear everybody all the way right down to fucking Cape Elizabeth.
I am very hard thinking about maybe going a little bigger and upgrading the car.
Fucking right, I would that if I was you. That's the best thing. Go sit up on top of a hill. You got your own base station right there.
Run into his whip.
I mean, my truck, I'll tell you, last week I didn't have my car because the car was in the shop, so last week I drove the truck all weekend. Every night on the ride home, I mean, I talk with, Cobra all the way down to work, but that's not uncommon anyway, but every night on the ride home, I could go on 28 on AM and shoot DX the entire ride. And I can't do that in the car, I mean, it's just not even close to power, so I'm like, fuck, I've been thinking about throwing a couple of spare batteries in the trunk of the car and maybe putting a little bigger amp in there.
What was you running last weekend there? I heard you at camp.
I think I was on the radio. I didn't even set anything up. I think I was probably sitting down the 70 inside camper.
You're giving me like 5 dB over here. I was hearing you pretty good, but I had Gianni over here.
Oh yeah, the skip was hammering me up to camp last weekend. Yeah, I never went up on top of the hill or anything. I was inside the camp on the regular Omni.
Yeah, it sucks. I wanted to fucking go, but I had fucking Gianni.
Yeah, we'll have to make another time of it. That's actually fun during the winter. Fucking trying to make it up there during the winter and fucking setting up.
Oh, now you say that, that would be cool. In the wintertime, on the wheelers, fucking going out there and doing it. Build a fire. Build a fire, fucking sit right there for fucking 3-4 hours, fucking party it up a little.
That's what I wanted to do. I was like, no, I just want to sit up here, have a fire, bring some camp chairs up. I mean, same thing I do at camp, but I'm like, no, I wanted to do it up on top of that hill with the fucking Omni set up in the air and pull the radio out of the truck and actually put it like on the tailgate and sit all around,
Yeah, maybe bring my turkey fryer up there and fry up some goodies, hot poppers and stuff like that.
Fucking right, that's what I'm talking about. I mean, I need Hutch to climb a tree for me up there. I mean, wait, what?
Climb a tree.
You got a trip light power inverter.
As long as the branches ain't dead.
They weren't the last time I was up that tree, but it's been a while. Need a good 40-foot ladder to get to it, though.
Yeah, just don't stand under them.
I'll tell you, that was the biggest difference up to camp was when my antenna was up in that tree. It's quite a bit of height, compared to where it is.
It's huge difference.
The only downfall is I think it would be like a fucking all-day project because it's been so long since that pipe's been pulled out. There's a lag in the bottom of the pipe, and the ratchet straps, I'm sure, all grown in. It's going to be just new ratchet straps and new wires and cutting shit to get it down.
Oh, the big center tree there by camp?
The one, it's actually way out front. No, I could put it into one by camp. I wouldn't have an issue with that, but there's 1,200 feet of coax run. It actually goes up the tree right out front. There's a half of an antenna in it now. If you look up, I don't even remember what the hell it is, but there's a bottom half of an antenna still on that tree with coax coming out of it.
Fuck, I thought that would be a good tree.
You bought a bunch of them. Same one that, winter.
Yeah, I don't know. I've snapped everything in that tree, so that Mr. Coyley's going to go in it next. If I'm going to put something up there again, might as well put something that will hopefully last. Yeah, I'm still going back to Swiper's house. I still have better, bigger ideas for him.
Yeah, he needs one of these. He needs a fucking beam up there on that tower.
Fucking right. Moonraker 4 back up on that thing. Don't look back.
Yeah.
And Omni above it still. Keep the Omni up. Put the beam right on top of the tower and have the Omni right above it.
I probably wouldn't put a Omni on it. I'd probably put something on an Omni on my house or something.
This is true. You know, you put your Omni on the house, and you don't need it for the hardcore getting out if you have that beam up there. I was more thinking like an IMAX above it because it's not a big wind load. You know what I mean? That wouldn't be too bad. Keep the same piece of pipe you have now, and fucking IMAX on top of that pipe, and the beam right on top of the tower.
Yeah, I actually have a really good spot on my house for the right from the chimney. Yeah, I even have the chimney mount actually, because I have guy points on all four corners of my fucking house. I could put fucking 2 sets of guys. I could go fucking pretty fucking high, right from fucking center of my house.
IMAX takes a hell of a lot of wind load. Tell me. I'm telling you right now, them fucking things.
Fuck, I've snapped 3 of them things. I wouldn't put them up very high, but that's just me. But, yeah, I mean, dude, well, you had that fucking vector on a 22-foot piece of pipe off your chimney. That thing looked amazing.
Yeah, exactly. Just 22 feet is probably enough to fucking do what I want to do. But as far as the IMAXs, I don't think they do well in trees. I think they do just fine on towers that don't sway.
Bob, you know where that cell phone tower is in Pownell? Almost towards North Yarmouth?
I believe so, yep.
Oh, that farmhouse right on top of the hill?
Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about.
Well, that's where I'm at right now. It's fucking windy when it's not windy.
Oh, I hear you.
I got an IMAX on the back tree, and that fucking thing has been there. The match is fucking dead zero. I couldn't get any better.
Oh, they have a good match. They work great. I don't have any complaints about an IMAX. I think they are great working antennas, easy to set up. They don't have a lot of wind load, but I just know I've snapped 3 of them up there, and I had 1 break at my house, on my tower at my house.
I had one.
You do better on tower.
It was up before that. Yeah, the bottom base, yeah, it cracked.
I've never owned.
But it didn't snap. It didn't crack. It just got water in it. It fucked up the match. I probably could have just drilled a hole and dried it out and gone with it, but... So I put another one up, used one, and the thing works great ever since. Best match I ever had.
Have them forever in a tree, but that's... The majority is they snap off at trees.
Not if they're installed right.
That was a fucking brutally long double. Luckily on sideband I could hear both of you, but that was so rough figuring out who the fuck was saying what.
I think it was Swiper and Taz, wasn't it?
Oh, it was, and over here they give me about the same signal, and that was fucking just wow.
Believe it or not, I can actually hear Taz in there with Swiper, and fucking Swiper's right over here.
Sorry.
Oh, it's all good. I mean, that's what's kind of great about sideband, you know, because you still hear the other person talking in between pauses and shit. I heard both sides of it. It was great. And it's funny, though, Swipe, because I hear people, like, there's two different theories on that. You know, in a tree, well, the tree sways, and it helps because it buffers it. But then I think the tree lifts back too fast, and it's like a fucking fly rod. And I don't know. I had one break on my tower at my house, and my tower didn't fucking move there either. So, I don't know. But yet then I see, like, Wolfie had one up for, like, 20 years until it snapped.
Yeah, but this thing, I see it every time. I'm telling you, man, when it's not windy.
Fuck it again. That's it. I want to get in on this. Hi, who hears me?
Wait for it to snap. Wait for it to snap. I just fucking stopped looking after a while.
Well, then in my mind,
I just look up. Yeah, it's still there.
A tree makes sense and would be helpful to the antenna. However, up here where we get wet snow and wind, which is going to lean a tree over, the snow's going to make it lean over, lean over, lean over. Well, you know what? The fucking snow, it's got the fucking antenna bent over, and then you got fucking wind pushing on it, and then boom.
You know, the one thing I would have to say is with the fiberglass antennas, I do see the snow tends to fall off them faster than aluminum. Maybe it's just my imagination, but, you know, they whip in the wind real quick, and it's almost like the snow wants to just kind of poof, the snow and ice. Compared to the aluminum, fuck. My Mr. Coily, I've seen look like a snowball at the base of it for like 5 days in a row.
I am 100% agree.
You guys want to hear my advice about the IMAX?
No, because I already know your advice, but I'll still stick it up next to your antenna and judge it all day long.
Damn it.
You're more on frequency to me than anybody else.
Ain't got nothing good to say about it.
Yeah, but I can touch mine and not have itchy hands.
This is true. I would have to say, I'll tell you the best one that I have, because I obviously, there's one sitting in the back of my truck right now, because from camp last weekend. I brought it up with the mass pipe and shit. I never set it up, but it's in the back of the truck still. Same thing. Touch it, and it's brutal. I had one that I painted. Flat white. Rust-Oleum flat white. Didn't even sand it. I painted that thing, and Firebird used it for like 2 years at his house. And then it sat around, it got tossed around, and then it's at camp in back of my dad's camper in a tree. And that Rust-Oleum was still as smooth as when I put it on there. Never sanded it. I think it was way better than that original gel coat. I would paint one with some flat white Rust-Oleum again before I'd ever put one up.
Electrical tape.
I've seen people do that.
That's what Piper did. He painted his black there. It actually came out pretty good.
That's what, what's his name over on No Name Pond there? Stereo. He's got one that's fucking had a wrap of electrical tape on it 20 fucking years ago.
What I don't like about painting it black or electrical tape is it attracts a lot of heat. It's gonna get hot. Will it break down the fiberglass faster? I don't know, but you know, that would be my only thought.
20 years on materials.
I mean, I can find any type of an antenna. You know, I can find one or two people that still have one up from 40 years ago. You know what I mean? And then I can find 100 people that have them break. So, you know, you always get the oddball ones. You know, no different than your Vector. I mean, I hear a lot of people snapping them, but then I've also talked to like one or two people that say, "Oh, I've had mine up for 20 years."
My hands are still itching from last weekend there, grabbing 500s IMAX. That fucking thing's only been up a year. Fucking thing's fucking splinters hard already. I grabbed it and my hands are still itching.
Oh, wow. I didn't expect to hear that. A year old? Holy fuck.
That fucking thing's not even a year old, maybe a little bit more than a year old. I put it up, brand fucking new. When we put it up, I was grabbing all of it. When I just took it down last weekend, that fucking thing was splintering all over the place. Mr. Paranoid's got it now.
That might have been 2 years, but yeah, they don't take long. Like I said, I'm not impressed with that gel coat. What did he put up for an antenna?
He put that 4-element back up.
No aren't you?
Mako, I believe.
Yeah, the Mako 4-element fucking vertical.
To me, that's probably the best all-around. I mean, I'd rather go a Mako like 4+4, the shooting star, like Cobra has, basically a Moonraker. But yeah, I mean, you can't go wrong with a Mako 4-element. It is, to me, the best gain and the best bandwidth or beam that you're going to get off it.
I can't complain about a 5-element.
You do not sound good.
If I had 2 sections of tower, I would put one of those shooting stars up over here.
I mean, I think we could drop your tower down or do it, you know, and I think you should. I really do. And if you're really concerned about the rotor, fuck it. Put it at the base of it. Let's find enough mass pipe kicking around to run straight down the tower. It ain't going to hurt. It doesn't have to be great mass pipe.
Yeah, 2 sections of tower is not that bad. And it's on a flat side of my roof. I put it right where I have the setup I have now on my house. Put it right there, 2 sections of tower, nice mass pipe, goes all the way to the base. Easy to work on, yeah. That's fucking smoking on.
I don't think that's any easier to work on than where your tower is now. Yeah, I don't know if it's easier to work on.
Well, first of all, it's not that many sections of the fucking tower. They'd be guyed off really tight. We'd fucking move that off of the second tower at the angle of the guide wires at the end. There'd be no fucking flex whatsoever. And then working on the fucking rotor, you'd be standing on the fucking roof.
Yeah, I mean, if all your concern is working on the rotor, if you got to work on the antenna, you're still at the top of a fucking tower, way off the ground. I mean, it's still not really any different scenario. I was just thinking put it on the tower you got and put the rotor at the base of that thing.
Well, you could always unscrew the pipe in the middle, slide the antenna to the top of the antenna, the tower, and you're still fucking not that fucking high above the roof line, and the guide wires are at your fucking waist.
Yeah, my point is you're still trying to work on an antenna off a tower, so it really don't matter either way. That's only my only thought. Wouldn't make a difference. It'd be up there, you know. I'm just thinking if you're gonna do it, you know, put your best antenna up the highest you got. You know, don't get me wrong. Like I still use my Omni 99% of the time. I don't know as if I could go back to using the beam full time. I don't think I could, but would I want to?
Well, the thing about and Hutch will agree with me there, because it has the top section, it's hard to reach that when you climb that. Even when the thing is all slid down, he had a hard time reaching the fucking coax connector. When it slid down to the top. If you do it, you know, with a regular section, you're fucking right there at the top. You're very top. You're above the fucking... If the beam is sitting on the top of the tower, your head is above it. With mine, he's fucking stretching to fucking reach the damn coax connector.
Yeah, of course, I didn't put the belt loop of my belt there through the top loop there like Bob would do, but I ain't doing that.
Yeah, I mean, I've been to the top of yours before. I mean, it's not the easiest to work on one with that section, with the top, but, you know, it's, yeah, I don't know. I don't really think it's that horrible, but, yeah.
Yeah, if I had 2 sections of tower, I would put them right up on my roof. I'd put a fucking 4-element or the shooting star, the 4x4. Moonraker looks like.
Hey, have a good evening, gentlemen.
Hey, have a good one, Steel Toe.
See you later, Steel Toe.
I'll be back next week. I got a decent radio now, so I'll be back on.
73. He's working good, man. My only thing, you know, and I've said this since, you know, whatever you've been talking about pulling your antenna off your tower. I just can't see if you're going to spend money on a lift or whatever, you know, I can't see putting up something that is probably going to be cheaper and not as good as what you have up there.
Yeah, well, that's my point. I'm with you there. If I'm going to rent something, I certainly would. If I could get something for $350, fucking in a heartbeat. But I'm thinking more like $650. I would fix the antenna. I would fix my Mr. Coil. I would straighten that back out. It wouldn't take much, not very bad. And put the fucking ground radio back on it. And I would also lock it in place so it didn't spin. It would not have the capability of spinning. I might even change the coax. And I probably could be talked into throwing a horizontal right below it, just southwest. Because I'd be running another coax there, so I'd have coax there, so I could might as well just throw a horizontal there, fixed, southwest. That's it. And then on the house, 2 sections of tower with a bootmaker look-alike. And it would be probably 2 sections of the tower at 20, let's say 650 feet. We're looking at, I don't know, we're getting really close to maybe 20 feet below the tower. Or the base of the antenna, I should say, 25 feet maybe.
Yeah, well, I mean, if you were going to do that on your house, there would be no point in putting a horizontal on your other tower. That's just me. I don't see the point. And to me, if you weren't going to do anything on your house right off, I would put a horizontal on your tower, and I'd still put a rotor in. You have the plate, you know what I mean? I don't see how it's that. You have a rotor. It's not like you're going to go spend a bunch of money on this shit. You already have it. Go through it real quick, fucking grease up the bearings, make sure the rotor's in good shape. If you need a box, I got fucking 10 of them around, but why not make it spin? It's not necessarily, even if you can only make it spin from your garage, you got fucking 40 feet of rotor wire. Who gives a fuck? It drops it down in your garage.
More of a modern antenna on the roof that would, I got 2 wires run there already. That's a good spot. That's a good spot for, think about it, 2 sections of the tower. Plus, 22-foot piece of pipe. That's a good height from there. That would be my... I guess I really don't need anything else on the tower other than on, like you were saying. Why bother? Maybe an antenna that's, designed for another band. Horizontal. Thinking they're fixed. I don't know. But, just because I already have a piece of coax there, and if I want to drop the tower, put a 60 on me, or whatever I'm going to do, I do have a piece of coax, brand new piece of coax I can run down it. And I would. If I'm going to do it, I'm going to throw that brand new coax. That doesn't mean the coax isn't going to get used. It's on there because there's nothing wrong with it.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, if you did go something with a couple sections of tower on your roof, you're not far below what you got now. A little ways, but not far. So, I mean, your horizontal up on top of that, you know, it's not like the one on the tower would work really any negotiable better, per se. So, you know, I just think that would be kind of a, you know, double redundant thing. Different band, yes. Maybe even try to, I mean, if you know, whenever this could happen, maybe try to go back to, you know, that whole, maybe we could put two fucking horizontals together and make an omni-horizontal. I still like the idea of doing two dipoles, you know, 402-inch whips or four whatever, fucking 102-inch pieces of aluminum, and doing two dipoles tied together so you'd get, you know, all four directions. I mean, hell, be a Cobra. Put a scanner antenna up there so you can hear shit coming out of Boston.
I actually have thought about that.
Oh, get a super scanner. Yes, they do.
I know. Thanks to you.
I know. I'm not going to get done anything I wanted to get done before snow flies, because snow's going to be flying really soon, and I still have other shit I got to do. So my antennas before winter thing is not going to happen. But I have, you know, with this cycle starting up and coming in, I